It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Caps and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Caps of Rio de Janeiro taking on the L.A. Chargers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Once more, here's Eckler. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now it's Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board. So
out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw, his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Tua now on 1st down. Got a Tyquan Thornton. 43 yards. And the Caps are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The two are going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Off the play fake to Heckler, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when we see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, and it's 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right through. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline, and all the way in for the touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Caps are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want. Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Tua to try again on second down. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd and 20. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He may go. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football. And it's time to run out on this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Caps are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Caps are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Solo left, Zion. Solo left.
Tua going to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
Hey, Rock, go switch. Rock, unlock line. Check.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tua now on first down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Caps' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 22 yards there, a first down. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Caps just continue to roll. Tua going to try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man complete. Through the middle of the field. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. So after about as long a play as humanly possible without scoring, here's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
21G.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
On 2nd down, Eckler fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 79 yards. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut the lead down to 15. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Tua now on first down. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now Herbert following the turnover. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Keeps himself upright. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 45 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this is back to an 8-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Rio offense set to take over. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, Justin Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 2nd and 2. Herbert now. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a trick.
He's got a man. Complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 83 yards. And the Caps come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe not.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devon Achane with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Caps go up by 2 touchdowns. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. Touchdown! Mike Williams. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 2 and now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 2 and now on first down. They're going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Looking to pass. Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. A give. Eckler running to the right. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Eckler is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time he is in. Austin Eckler, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will put them on top here in the third. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25. A touchback. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Flush to his right. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert on first down now. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bradley Chubb in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but the went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about...
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out 1st downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Herbert now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him,
why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the...
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And this one's incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Sanders' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers! Josh Palmer, 52 yards. And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 5, 2:05 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this defense has broken it open as they return to the house for 6. Extra point try now from Dicker. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try to put the ball in the end zone yourself.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Tua. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. It's Eckler again, and his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Up the middle with Eckler. And he takes it in for the score. The game's